What we are going to talk about today is to understand what we have to train the next generation. There are things in school that are not being presented. The next generation has to understand the most updated way on how to survive and to learn from the mistakes that we all have made. A very brief explanation for the next generation of what they really have to concentrate on through their years of learning, through kindergarten, middle school, and high school. The majority might not go to college. The majority might go to college. In reality, we have to really explain to these children and the next generation on what they have to do. First of all, I want to talk about a couple things. The first thing I want to talk about is that you have to learn how to build credit. Also how to budget, how to save money, how to spend the money, and also you have to learn many other things. The first thing you want to train the children is to make sure that they understand that Monday through Friday it's school day, and Saturday would become a fun day where they go out and have fun, and Sunday would be a day where they rest and get ready for Monday. I wished many things that I could have done different since I've grown. One thing that I wanted to always do is to actually stay with my family until I graduate college and have 2 years of work experience. So, you kids out there, stay with your family until you graduate college and until you have 2 years of work experience before going out there on your own. Understand, and the parents have to understand, that every day you have to train the children that Monday through Friday is school days, Saturdays is fun day, and Sundays sleep all day and rest and get ready for Monday. Eat healthy food, get plenty of rest, and always have everything organized. Anyway, what we want to do is understand That's in life, you have to learn how to build credit. And you have to learn what to finance. My thing is this. Understand that in life there are two things that's very important. Actually a couple things, but the two things is very important is to have shelter, a house, and to have a vehicle. Now you can save up money for 2 years and purchase a vehicle for $6,000, $5,000 and pay it in full. And you could save for 10 years and buy a house for $30,000. Now that is the best route. Now, if you decide that you want to buy a house and spend 10 years saving up, then share this plan with your parents, mother and father. And that's one of the options. Now the other option is to finance. If you finance, you're going to end up paying 3 times as much as what the car is and what the house is worth. Now if you decide to finance it, which I do not recommend, I would build up credit. Whatever cash or money that you earn from a job, put it in a bank and apply for a credit card. Whatever you use to purchase food, anything that is needed for survival, hygiene, and living expense, purchase those kind of things using a credit card. Then pay back the credit card with the funds that you use, that you earn. The reason why is you build history with your credit that way. If you earn money and you just pay cash, you could have built credit by just getting a credit card and paying back the credit card. But you have to be very well disciplined, not spending too much on your credit card. Have everything organized either on a laptop, computer, or notebook of what is really needed and what's really important to purchase, like food, water, hygiene supplies, shelter, clothes, and all the things that you purchase on a monthly basis or daily basis, and have it notated. And purchase all those things that are needed to survive with a credit card, and whatever you earn, pay back the credit card. That shows the 3 credit bureaus that you are building history, that you're able to pay back what you purchase with a credit card. Now, then you have another thing you have to understand. You know, with you have to learn how many lines of credit. A credit card is one line of credit. So studies how to build credit through Equifax, Experience, TransUnion, the 3 credit bureaus. These credit bureaus are designed to notify any organization on anything that you want to finance. Once you try to finance a car or try to finance a house, they're going to look at your credit and want to find out if you have 2 years of history building credit, or 2 years in job experience, or 2 years consecutive 2 years. So an ongoing creating credit. So it's very important that you build your credit. You get 5 lines of credit. One is a credit card. And the credit card will get reported to the credit bureau, and it will have history that you are making your payments. When you try to purchase a car and they notice that you are building credit, that you are paying back the credit card and you're not late on the payments, and you've done it for 2 years with 5 lines of credits, they are mostly going to approve anything that you try to finance. Now understand, the only thing you want to finance in life, if you decide to not to save for a house or car, is a house and a vehicle. That is what you want to finance. Now, it's very important that you don't go out there and get more than one credit card or more than one line of credit, more than 5. So learn how to build credit. Learn how to organize. Learn how to save money. Learn what to buy. And always pay your bills on time. Lower your standards in the beginning. Lowering your standards meaning it doesn't have to be the most expensive one or the best one in the beginning. If you decide to buy a computer or a cell phone, then buy a used computer and a really cheap landline or cell phone in the beginning for the next 10 years or 2 years, and use it to get job opportunities. So building up a credit, learning how to build credit, learning how to organize everything, learning what to buy, how much money to save, and learning how to build credit and lines of credit and paying back the credit card and making sure that you don't use the entire amount on the credit card. Then you have to understand the other 2 things that are also important in life to survive is to have a computer with internet access and a telephone. Okay? Computer access and a telephone. Alright? So, we've learned how to build credit. We've learned that, that we could purchase a house and a car by saving up or by financing it. Those are the 2 things that you want to finance in life. Learn how to organize and how to budget things, like not spend too much money on too many toys. Save your money and only buy what's necessary. Food, water, shelter, hygiene, school supplies, and everything. So you learned all that. Then understand the reason why you want to work for 2 years while you're with your parents is to experience how life and how life is, and to understand what you have to go through. So stay with your folks until you graduate college, and that you've worked 2 years after college. Straight 2 years. Now, the internet and the cell phone. Internet is very important to have. And a cell phone. Internet and a computer can help you shop around for great prices, can help you access information, can help you with many things in life, like getting a job. Once you understand all that, building credit, having a job, staying home with your folks until you have 2 years work experience, and learning how to organize and saving money and so on, it's going to come to a point where you have to learn how to always get a job. So what I'm trying to explain here is this. The internet that you're going to have and the cell phone, you're going to use those, the landline or the cell phone and the internet, to search for a job opportunity. And my advice to everyone is to learn sales. Learn inside sales, outside sales, until you get the career that you want. The reason why I advise all the children and everybody about sales is that every organization needs sales. You could become a salesman anywhere in the States, anywhere in the world. Understand about sales, advertising, and marketing. Something that should be an extra subject in all the schools. Now, once you've learned, then you have many places to go to get a job. But before I explain about getting a job, there's one other thing that you have to know, is identity theft protection. So, it's very important to build credit. It's very important to have a job for 2 years. It's very important to have 5 or 6 line of credits to learn building credit. It's very important to have identity theft protection, or $20 to $30 a month. Very important to have in life. And it's very important to have the tools to survive in life. And the internet, computer, a laptop, a cell phone. It's very useful. A survival tool to always help you in surviving. So, you've got your options of what to do. The tools in life is very simple. First tool in life is, let's say, a landline or a cell phone, like Magic Jack. Magic Jack can give you local and long distance, unlimited, for a set fee for a certain amount of years. Then you have internet. You can get that through many places, like Cox Communication. Then you have a laptop. You can get a $100 laptop or refurbished laptop for $100 at CVS or a used place. Very important tools to have in life. Magic Jack, local long distance, and a laptop that Magic Jack can work on, or a landline. Another thing is shelter. A studio, living with your folks, a house that you paid in full, or a house that you finance. Then you have transportation. Transportation is very important as well. You have the bus station. Bus station is very important. Transportation. You could purchase a car or finance a car. Purchase it in full. I recommend. Purchase the house in full. That's what I recommend. So, that's what you want to do. And getting a job, you go to Career Builder, Review Journal, Nevada Job Connect, there's other places like Monster.com. Now these places are places where you could get many opportunities. Every organization needs an employee, and they will place their organization and company in Career Builder, Monster.com, Review Journal, Nevada Job Connect. And once you understand about where to always go to get a job, you want to have yourself a resume. A resume. A resume that explains your skills, your knowledge, your abilities, your activities, your degrees. And that's what you are. Now you could also place on your resume is your self-trained experience and skills. And understand, it's like a business. Spend 8 hours a day sending your resume by fax, email, by phone, or present the resume when you go down there to an interview. So this is all going to be explained through the whole training. Eight hours a day submitting your resume in all different kind of ways to every organization. If you don't have a computer or telephone, you can go to the library, free internet access, and Nevada Job Connect have free phone access and free internet access. Alright, so that's what you have to do. So you understand what you have to learn while you're at school. Building credit, identity theft protection, how to organize, save money, how to get a job, build a resume, and understand that to have 2 years work experience after graduating college before moving on your own. Understand teamwork as well. So, one of the things I want to say is, in life, when you're out there on your own and you have everything so organized, and one day you get fired. Remember, just go the next day after you get fired, if you get fired, go to Review Journal, go to the search bar, type in sales, and call every organization related to sales and get the job the next day. If it doesn't happen the next day, spend 8 hours every day until you get a job. Don't expect that you'll never get fired. In life, there's going to be some surprises. And I'm here to explain those surprises. Review Junior, sales, call every one of them, and present them the resume. That's the fastest way of getting a job the next day. There are some sales, inside sales and outside sales, through Query Builder, Monster.com, and Nevada Job Connect. Spend 8 hours a day submitting your resume through fax, email, present it to them. And another thing, always look very professional. Spend on business suits. There's Goodwill and Savers. For $100, you can have a closet filled with business suits, 3 business suits, and all professional shirts and ties and pants for $100 from Savers and Goodwill. They're used clothes, but those used clothes are going to get you a job opportunity and allow you to save some money. When you start having extra funds, then you could buy 1 or 2 brand new suits after you shop around through the internet. So you have to learn how to get the job. If you get fired, you have to learn how to search for a job. You have to learn about building credit. You have to learn about the survival tools that are always needed. You have to learn about identity theft protection, organizing the whole day and every day. Understand Monday through Friday is studying day. Saturday is fun day. Sunday is resting day. Understand the reason why we have a system that's just like designed like this is so that you survive. Healthy food is very important. Healthy food is very important. Eat 2 or 3 times a day healthy food. Learn how to eat, what to cook, and Vitamin World and GNC. That is very important to understand what to eat, healthy food. So you have all that. Now remember, you could finance a car and a vehicle. That's the only thing you should finance in your whole entire life. It's a vehicle and a house. After 2 years of work experience, when you graduate. After you graduate and after 2 years work experience, then finance a house and a car. Or save money for 2 years, buy the car, and then save money for 10 years, buy a house for $30,000. There are foreclosed houses. Some people who do not have this kind of system went and bought a house and couldn't pay the house anymore. So now they have become foreclosed. You could buy those kind of houses from them for $30,000, $40,000. Pay in full. If you buy a house finance, you're going to pay extra money than it's worth. Sometimes double, sometimes triple. Depends on who finances. So, building up credit, identity theft protection, eating healthy food, vitamins from GNC and Vitamin World, learning how to get a job if you get fired and learning how to get a job, building up resumes, okay, organizing Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, understanding how to shop around, search for affordable prices, understanding the survival tools that are needed to survive. You got to understand how to save money. You got to understand budgeting, the meaning of budgeting. Don't get a credit card and spend it all on toys. Okay? If you want to buy a toy, go buy one from a used store or draw it on a picture and pretend that you have one. That'll be all.